forward, what we're gonna work on, I wanna protect my arms, create some frames. This is the one type of cross that he has head and arm control, right? Sneak this through here, bugging, right? Alleviate a little pressure because otherwise he's in here, oh, this stings. There's a lot of things you can do. I love to create enough space to get up, get my hips and butt higher than his, maybe dog plank through and get up top. I love that. If I can't get up and get some form of that, I love to create enough space to get at least like guard in, right? A lot of times, I like butterfly guards, so I can get here. Great. Maybe I get enough space to like get full guard, get the bottom in, come in, I create a lot of space for an open guard or a closed guard. In level of like importance or preference, I like the get up option best, and I like pulling guard if I don't get that. To get up, I have to create a lot of space, right? I have to create enough space to get an underhook and then have a lot of timing, right? I need slightly less space to at least start sneaking my legs in and then getting a guard. Well, sometimes I can't even get that. Sometimes I'm walking, I'm moving enough so he can't establish a submission of his own. I'm trying, can't get in. I'm not even, maybe even he would get this top leg in for a butterfly, it's not happening. He's too sticky, right? So we're gonna work on an option where if I can just sneak this bottom leg inside, just a little bit here, and I move myself off of flat on my back, keeping this sucker tight. We're gonna take advantage of his inclination to press forward, right? Because he wants to press forward. And we're gonna snatch this arm, all right? So in this instance, Danny's hitting me. He's pushing me forward, and I'm trying to push against, and I'm having trouble getting some space. All right. If I generate enough space to at least sneak this in, into the ribs, the higher the better. Right, down here's okay. Up here's even better. I generate a little space here. If he's thinking that I want to attack this arm, he can pull it out with ease. Right? If that happens, now we have enough space for guard. Great. But in this hypothetical, I've been fighting to get up. He's pushing back. Fighting to get up. He's pushing back. Right? So when I get a little space, he's not inclined to think much of anything. I'm also not like grabbing his arm. Right? I'm not like saying, hey man, I'm going to attack this. I'm chilling. This is connected. This is connected. A little bit here. He's not thinking much about this arm. He's thinking about smothering space. Now when he tries to smother space, we come up top. High as we can in the head. We don't need to grab this arm. We don't need to go thumbs up. Right here. This is a meaner grip. Wherever you get that the arm from, tuck behind your own arm, hips up, pulled out. It's a meaner grip, right? Once again. Hypothetical is we're trying to survive, trying to create space, trying to create space to get up, trying to create space to get a full guard, recompose. As we do that, he presses forward. He's not letting us. We get enough to sneak this in. If he tries to press forward, here. Now this is not going to happen more than likely if you're flat on your back. You have to create enough space to be a little bit on your side, just momentarily. The bottom leg comes in, he presses forward, top leg comes over, one after the other. You've been cooking, he hasn't been submitting, I can't get enough space to get up ready to guard. This is not a guard. You can pass this really easily, no guard, right? I get this knee in, is it a guard? Or can you pass it easily? Go on, man, pass it easily, right? He's worried about it being a wedge to create more space, potentially. If I get this for a little bit, I extend my hips so I can get in here, right? But he's using this arm to put pressure, right? He's thinking about pressuring, he's thinking about pinning, he's thinking about potentially grabbing this far side arm of mine, right? Those are good things. But we're gonna change our goal without letting him know. Our goal is to create enough space to get up or get the guard. Now our goal is just to get a little wedge and take advantage of the fact that he's pressing forward. Because to press forward, he has to keep his arm exposed. Here, And if I get here and he comes forward, boom, right here. Okay. Curl, right here. Now, let's say he gets this free. He pulls it out. Great, we're escaped. We've got our guard. But we hustle up to that as well. Okay. Can I show it on someone else? Who's I can see? Right, there you go. Get this elbow to the mat so I don't get arm lock. Watch this so I can show you arm lock. Slide this through, grab the shoulder, alleviate a little pressure, bug here. These are not benign placements. I'm framing hard, right? Feet together, out. Now driving off of my toes and my heels, try to get some space. Ideally, I'm doing enough to get up, right? Got a lot of get up options there. That'd be nice. If I don't get enough space for that, maybe I can start doing the guard. Cool, we'll take that. I can't get any of that, but I'm trying. We can try just to get this in here. We press this forward, we wrap around right here. Okay. Down, hips up. If he pulls this free, we've got our space. Let's get some grips. Sit up, let's get to work here. Get into position fast. Do your extension real slow with each other. Focus on being snug more than popping it, all right? If my legs are like one's down here, and one's up here, it's a lot of space. You can be kind of tight here, all right? Pull your arm out. It should take a second, right? That's just the legs, right? So focus on getting there fast, being snug, being on your side, and execute the hip extension slowly. Depending on your body type, you might not need to shoot your hips up too much, but be ready to. Just like any arm lock when I have active hips, right? So I'm not just going to be here, my legs are low. I need to shoot my hips up. Butt and back off, right? Thank you. Any questions on that?
So, when you're extending, you straighten out your back.
Guess it depends on what you mean by straightening. So, I was curled, right?
Yeah. Okay.
Come in here, put it in the air, right? And practicing being able to balance on our shoulders is important too. Just do this on our own, like exercise, right? Up. Be able to pause up there. It's like, maybe it's straightening? Yeah. Good question. Any others? All right, let's partner up. Let's work that for a little bit. Call me over if you have questions. On 3. 1, 2.